everybody. I'm Bob Sherman, and as a member of the Downtown Music family for 20 years at least, I am delighted that Tim Lewis has asked me to be your virtual host for the rest of the season of Downtown Music concerts. I'm especially delighted to start today since I've known Esther and Sona Park for quite a lot of years now, and they are terrific, both as soloists and together as the duo Amadei. Piano four-hand pieces, I think, are the most intimate form of chamber music. And I mean that literally. No distancing, social or otherwise. The pianists are sitting right next to each other, practically touching, their hands sometimes crossing over each other. There's also no room for technical or interpretive variants, which is why, being sisters, Esther and Sana have an inborn advantage. Their program today is lovely as well. The charming Dolly Suite of Gabriel Fauré, excerpts from Schumann's Fantasiestücke and variations, and some kind of a cat-related encore that I know nothing about. The duo Amadeo, by the way, won the four-hand division of the New York International Piano Competition, and the founding directors of those auditions, Melvin Stecker and Norman Horowitz, will have a little presentation at the end, since Esther Park got married just a couple of days after the recording of today's program. So enjoy, and I'll be back later with a look ahead to next week.
Thank you for coming out on this really beautiful Sunday. We are so delighted to be here, to be sharing this afternoon with you. The program today has kind of a storyline, one that actually is outlining our duo as well as who we are as pianists. Obviously, we were trained separately, but even at the age of 7 or 8, we started saying, why don't we play with each other? So in fact, the Beethoven sonata that you heard in the very first piece was our actually very first duet that we played. I think I was like 10 and she must have been like 6 or something, and I did abuse her for nagging her to play this piece with me. But the progress ever since has been remarkable, and now we can play it without crying. The third piece, Dolly Suite, that we're about to play, it's the piece that Sana really loves dearly, and she said we have to play this. And so we're now phasing into our chamber music portion of the afternoon, where we are going to give you two of our favorite. Schumann is my personal favorite, and Dolly is hers. The piece was composed by Fauré for a female friend of his, her daughter rather, Dolly. She was affectionately as known as, and it was composed over about 12 years, and each movement has some significance in terms of first movement, second movement, and third movement were written as a birthday gift for Dolly, her first birthday gift, her second birthday gift, and her third birthday gift. And then the sixth one, I think he just wanted some Spanish flair, and therefore he wrote one. But isn't it amazing for somebody to have Fauré as family friend who would gift you these wonderful pieces that now we get to enjoy. So please enjoy. Thanks for coming again. And in our journey, Stecker and Horowitz Foundation has been with us. I've met them when I was in my teens, and they have been fierce supporter of the arts, not only that, but also us Park Sisters. And they were really, truly inspirational. In fact, when we started our duo, to go really professional, because not only do they have the duo portion in their competition, but also just their love for the music and what they were as piano duo, which was legendary. So they were certainly one of very important people as they're celebrating their 60th, I think. And congratulations, thank you for being there, and thank you for all you do for us. So, yeah. The next piece has been inspired partially actually because of one lady who's actually, well, we're not celebrating her death, but we're commemorating her death tomorrow, which is Clara Schumann. We are actually celebrating her 200 years, her birth. She was born in 1819, and she happens to pass away May 20th of 1896. So we're commemorating her 123rd death tomorrow. And I thought it was very fitting that we have these two, in fact, three pieces that were written by people who intensely loved Clara and who's been inspired and who's been challenged by her pianism and her musicianship. The first piece, you actually normally hear it not on one piano, but actually with clarinet, cello, any combination you ask, but for two pianos. And I was ecstatic when I found this version, which was written by this German composer / Schumann scholar, who's arranged this, thankfully, for at least my benefit, because I love these pieces to death. And Clara was, in fact, the first one who got to play these pieces for Schumann. So thank you again for joining us, and I hope you have a pleasant afternoon. Thank you.
behind-the-scenes talk. We know Sana, the younger of the two, since 2006, I believe, when she was a winner of the competition. And we know Esther from the inaugural competition of 2002, when she was 16, as you said before. But we heard Esther about a year before at another competition in New York, and we thought she was great. And when
Then we thought it would be nice to have a laureate of our competition serve as the first judge of the New York International Piano Competition, and Esther served as the first laureate to be a judge in last year's competition. She arrived at the point where she's already teaching at a university, and she had deserved everything she had. So she was really our very prized juror last year at the competition. Now we have another surprise.
this will be her last concert as a single woman.
We had hoped to be in Tennessee at the wedding, but she never told us much in advance, and we had people coming in from Europe, and we just could not cancel it. But we just didn't want Esther to
It's
go.
coming this Saturday. She'll be married in Tennessee.
She will be married this Saturday. So here is a wedding gift. Yours the next day. Can you tell us whom you're marrying?
I am marrying a nice gentleman from Tennessee that I met from church. His name is Walker, and I guess I am going to be Mrs. Hale. So yes, it is my last professional engagement as a single woman, and I am excited to return as a married woman. Thank you everybody for being here and for sharing this wonderful afternoon, soon to be evening with us. Have a safe trip back. Thank you.
See, I told you it was going to be a terrific concert, and like most downtown events, it certainly was. Now, remember when you were able to attend concerts at Grace Church, there was a little collection basket where, if you chose, you could show your financial appreciation. Well, the costs of presenting these virtual events are ongoing. So, if you'd like to show your virtual appreciation, you can do it at the website, which is dtmusic.org. 3 times this season, I will bring my long-running Woody's Children's show from WFUV right here to Grace. And the first of them will be next Wednesday, when Tom Chapin pays his 3rd annual visit. Looking forward to seeing you then. I'm Bob Sherman.